Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome to the Rec Room. So we're back for a Tactical Tuesday, working on a progress for Metal Slug Tactics on the PlayStation 4, along with all the other usual shenanigans that we get up to. Been a very mild-mannered day, so at least you shouldn't have to worry about too much of an info dump tonight. If you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and long-running video game deep dives. Essentially, this is our marketing arm, working on making connections with those of you out there who have the same interest, because we're working on building a franchise from scratch in the form of the Firewall Protocol Saga. First entry is currently available over on Amazon in the form of Ascendant Chaos. That's available in Kindle Unlimited, and hard copy. So if you're into things like sci-fi, martial arts, crazy action, plot twists, all that fun stuff, check that out. But until we have audience size to sustain any random discussions on character and content and creative processes, we're working on doing things that at least inspired said creativity over the last couple decades. So usually that involves things that are traditionally designed from a gameplay standpoint, you know, and as mentioned, things that might involve mechs and do sci-fi and some crazy action stuff. So that's what we got going on here. We're currently broadcasting from Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube. So glad to have you if you're joining us. You know, I know that you have a lot to pick from, so feel free to lurk, chat, or comment at your leisure. So usually the opening stuff, kind of run through the numbers, but there's not too much going on tonight. No change since yesterday, so nothing wrong there. And then as far as projects, today has been kind of smooth. Still, again, trying to not overdo it, just because going to be returning to Hamster Laboratory next week, so I can't really get too involved in anything that might take too long or anything that's more than a couple days. So did a teaser last night. I got progress done on a couple character models, so the Chun-Li-esque one that I've been working on is getting close to final phases, in which start working on rendering. I've got a couple adjustments left I want to do, but I think it's getting pretty close. So at a minimum, I can say there'll be at least one print ready to go by the time I'm getting our order ready. So next time I'll have some new prints will probably be for our, I think, mid-April show. Wait, no. March, April? Probably the mid-April show, I think, which is April 18th for Lance Cruise, which I don't have on the calendar yet. But at least I'll have some new stuff for this Saturday. We got our first for the year, which is the Roseville High School band art and craft fundraiser. That will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roseville, Michigan. So if you happen to be in the Metro Detroit area, feel free to swing on by, say hello, either check some stuff out or get a signed copy of Ascendant Chaos. Also got some Aladdin 3477 swag. Which recently won the Indie Sci-Fi Award for the Film This, or Award This Indie Film Crew. And I know the director himself, he'll be doing some shows in the area here this year as well. So there'll be a couple opportunities to get some other stuff there. But there hasn't been too much else going on. Like I said, there's going to be a transition with the workflow here pretty soon. So I got to try to knock out either crazy stuff or just work on stuff that's not too in depth. But the list of characters from Prince alone is never ending. But then, I still got to work on the writing stuff after that, which, of course, has kind of gone out the window, at least for this transition period of getting the schedule rearranged and getting the workspace rearranged and all that stuff. Pop culture, not seeing too much either. I saw that there was some news about Team Ninja restructuring some of its development teams, which hard to know if that's good or bad. Surprisingly, I saw there was a new content announcement for I want to say Splinter Cell, Turtles Splintered Fate, which is one that we didn't do. I mean, we put a lot of time into Shredder's Revenge. So, I mean, it's nice to see if there's more new content for that, but without having gotten into it and without really digesting the playstyle comparatively to Shredder's Revenge, haven't been looking to take on anything new, like too similar but not too different, so hard to say. And we've got a lot of other things to finish up, but what's crazy is not a whole lot for new games on the horizon. I mean, last year we had a lot, even if they were remakes and remasters, like Ninja Gaiden, Oblivion, actual multiple Ninja Gaidens, and I think we had a few other things pop up in between, even picked up some older stuff. So if anything, it's still on me to get going on getting some fighting game stuff and some social things going. And I don't know when we're going to have a Last LAN Standing or a Cooperative Laboratory yet. Again, reality dictates the schedule for streaming here, so a little up in the air at the moment. Doesn't mean we're not going to. It's just usually got to get the planets to align and all the ducks in a row and all those fantastic idioms about getting all the necessary procedure together. But that's it. I got nothing else for you. So we're going to get going earlier than usual. So we're on episode 16 of season 2 here from Metal Slug Tactics, which are called Challenge Kids, because we actually put some work in last time. We got Team Akari finished up, and then we started a brand new playthrough with those characters which still have challenges lingering. And actually, this isn't the only group. It's just to try to figure the ones that are either most complicated, the ones that might work well together to try to get some of these knocked out. So we're playing through with Clark, Tarma, and Nadia right now. And that'll only leave a couple other characters if we happen to get all these. But some of these definitely seem like they require additional requirements. So we're going to see how this goes. We got that for the plan. And, it'd be helpful if I had the disc, which things got shuffled around this weekend. So apparently I forgot to do that, right? Yeah, it's goofy that even if you have the digital copy, it's going to still require that or vice versa, or not require it. So anyway, let's get the audio going. Yeah, I'm still enjoying this. Tomb Raider, not so much. Tomb Raider's going on the shelf for a while, so probably won't have a stream Thursday. I'll probably have to recap and mention that at the end, but it'll be a little bit of a different week. So we're going to jump right into a boss fight here. So I think, maybe we got one more and then a boss fight. So I ended with us doing that difficult protect the miners mission, which you got all the mummies trying to rush down on them. And surprisingly, I was not able to get all the POWs and everything, but I did manage to keep all of them alive, so I think we got the bonus. So once we got that out of the way, that just leaves us our opportunity to figure out what to pick next. There's no other reinforcements available other than this one down here. So that will give us coin and reinforcements, which may not be a bad call. If we're going to get the coin anyway, the mod is probably less compelling, and I don't think we're really in the need for much ammo because we either just got it or probably shouldn't have used too much since we did. So really, silver coin, not that compelling. The modification here, not that compelling. So, I mean, really got choice. This one and this one are identical. So I think the plan is to backtrack all the way over to here and get gold coin and reinforcement if possible. So 5 frags with Tarma, not too problematic. However, see kill all enemies, that means there better be enough out there. But so it says they keep sprouting up. I don't know if that means there's reinforcements. Usually on a kill all enemies mission, there shouldn't be never-ending reinforcements. That'd be kind of jank. Or slighted against the player. And there's a fair number out there. So we got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're starting us on the upper platform? I don't think we've done this configuration before. So that's interesting. Now, I'm starting to notice that we've been able to get 6 and 7 blocks of adrenaline off the start. I wonder if that has more to do with having the elevation. So, I don't know, but either way, we're going to want to pick somewhere where we can kind of play a little bit defensively and run away from them, perhaps. So maybe we're going to want to go down this way into this corner, but we got to watch out for this Grenadier. Because this guy is going to be an issue. And having all these mummies right next to it is going to be an issue as well. And because we just started, we're not going to have a whole lot of abilities to work with yet. Now that Clark has this, he might be able to move this guy over to here. If so, but he's going to have to run around like crazy and then get into position, so that may or may not work. Actually, so let's start here. If we do this, well, I guess the question is, I don't know if... Nope, he's not going to have a tougher time from that side, so... Man, look at some of these areas you can get the high adrenaline, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that Grenadier, but... kind of wondering if maybe we go to that side, though, to draw them all in. Tarma's got knife ability. Tarma, if he could get up there, it'd be fantastic, but I don't think that's going to happen, per se. Clark's going to have to move first. I guess there's not really any overthinking this. It's going to be a little bit more of a reactive strategy off the start here.
Mission start.
Okay, so how does the adrenaline go here? So he can pop down there, but... yeah. So let's get him into position first. So at least we can get 6. That Grenadier is going to be a problem, but he'll only take 1 point of damage, if anything. Man, he can still throw that thing all the way over here near the barrel. So what she got? She's got the X pattern here, which, man, if she were all the way down there, she could actually hit both of them, possibly. So let's see if she... oh, not... well, she's blocked until Tarma moves. So if he were to get enough adrenaline, see, he's not going to be able to go up a level to do anything to that guy. I need an extra move or a jump. Oh, check. Oh, no, you know what? The mummy and the mummy dog are not lined up quite well enough to hit all 3 of them with the X pattern. Oh well, let's put him perhaps here. They're all going to likely take a hit if I do this poorly. Oh, and she can't get there. Oh, man. Oh, she can get all the way over here, though? Oh, no, that's what I want. Check that out. Hopefully she should be able to get the grenade all the way over to them at that point. Everybody's going to take a grenade hit, but... so look at that. I can not hit both. Oh, I needed to get to this square. I don't want to put her by herself over here, because that's going to be kind of nasty. Well, that's so much for the best laid plans. Well, She wouldn't be taking much damage. She wouldn't be taking any damage after that adrenaline, though. So Tarma can't quite take this thing out on his own, can he? Nope. It's 6. Well, he could. So the problem is, so this is like more of a movement one. This is a damage one, which will trigger a drop on the way. Oh, you know what you could put there? Then she could get synchronized at least off of that. Yeah, okay. Start placing some mines. Oh, and that's right. She does have Tesla. That's right. I needed that. Okay. So now she's got infinite while doing this. That's helpful. So I can't get both. So Clark's got another move, but I don't think it's going to allow him to get up there. Not fully, anyway. Tarma's not going to be able to hit him from that far. Oh, you know what he could do? That's only going to do 3. Be over here and next to the barrel. I don't like that. But he's going to get extra dodge, though. So he only does 4, he does 5. So actually, he should be okay. He does 5. Okay, you know what? I'll try it. Vroom, vroom. So actually, he should be okay. Clark, on the other hand, is probably going to distract this guy a little bit. Alright, that's not super fantastic. Well, actually, I forgot. I got to get the kills with Tarma here. Perhaps I should have done that on the first kill there, but don't call me Speed Fiend for nothing. Nope. Nope. No mummy for you. No mummy for you. No hits for you. Oh yeah, bring them all in. He's just, I don't want him in there if that barrel goes, but... So if she were to actually fire the grenade and hit these 3... he'd get one of the 2. Or he'd probably be able to get 2 kills out of that. But he will go mummy next time. Just because he will get hit without having any... movement. So I can't get the Grenadier because Doggo's in the way. Oh man, look, you're just telling me Clark can make it all the way over the other end? That's insane. Might as well go get the adrenaline from the other side. Too bad Tarma doesn't have the, I don't want to say circular knife, but the one that swings in the perimeter, because if you were to do this, you can then move him over here and then end up putting him in position, but it's not quite what we're going for. So, yeah, because I could take a good chunk out of those. Where do I want to throw this guy? It's like too bad I can't drop it on somebody else. Alright, you know what? I might as well do this, though. She's not going to have the adrenaline. Still going to get sucker punched by that guy. Oh! Wow, so you basically can still be adjacent to the mine and still have that work. Alright, so here's 1 kill for Tarma. 1 kill for her. He'll get a second one. May not want the barrel if it doesn't give him credit, you know. Now, it would be preferred if I can run him around, get the adrenaline, stay alive without mummifying, but See, that's not enough. He can take out Doggo, though. Actually, let's see where Clark can toss this guy first, because then we can get a synchronize on this. Oh, he can throw him all the way over to here. If Tarma's in cover. Want Tarma to get it, though. You know, if I put Tarma somewhere, he can use the shotgun. Oop. He can't go over here, they're all in the way. Alright, if he goes here... Oh, that's gonna be... He's not gonna have enough. Well... Okay, that'll work. He can at least get 2 kills off of that. Bonk. Take that, mummy. So the other guy's a problem, so he'll get mummified, but not the end of the world here. So there we go. So I don't know what she's sinking for. She's hitting the one that's already going to be dead. That did some damage. And she can't hit that one because he's too far. So he only needs one more then. Alright, so his velocity must be given the movement. As velocity, and I forgot which other one will actually help the other way. I mean, he could come over here and mess with that guy, but I don't know if that's the plan. Alright, let's keep him out of harm's way. So she's got another movement. Put her out of Doggo's harm way, I guess. Doggo's gonna hit 2 of those in the process. She'll be okay. I think she'll take a hit from the grenade, though. Alright, so he's gonna be mummied. He'll get his last kill. And then it's just a few other scrubs. See ya. How'd he bypass the other one? He was adjacent to it. 5... Oh! We got the challenge. How did that work? So it's turn-based, not singular action. That's what I always mess up. So check that out. Just by accident got that secured. I'll wait till this is done to review this here. So yeah, he's mummied. So Nadia's was 5 enemies in 1 turn. Okay, so she got at least the 2 on... No, she hit... Did she hit all 3? I thought she just hit the 2. And then the Doggo. So I don't know if it counted as a miss for the one that she could not hit. So it doesn't seem like it was 5 in 1 turn. I mean, but then again, some of the stats are a little glitchy here. Hey, we got credit for it, so I guess now it's a matter of doing 9 damage with mines, and technically that Doggo there could have done it. But he soaked up 2 of them, and you need like 3 mines, so you really gotta do some damage. Okay, well then we accidentally got another one of those done. Okay, so this guy is gonna obviously take care of him. He's done. Now, where that... Oh, that Doggo's dead. How are we getting up here to take care of him? Okay, so she can get some defense. Gonna need to be able to climb up there somehow. Oh, you know what? No, she can't put Gunbot out there automatically. Nope. She can maybe have Gunbot help out over here, but he's on the pedestal by himself, so that doesn't help too much. I wonder if Gunbot would trigger. I don't think Gunbot would synchronize per se, but man, we can put them all the way over here. That's where we want them. Let's see if he triggers. Oh, actually, even if he doesn't, he's got an action. So hold on. So this one does 3 damage to 3 damage. Bonk. So Tarma's got his 5 after that mummy kill. Actually, what's good is he can get out of range, I think, moving to cover now. So mummy should not be able to turn him. He's dead, and it would allow him to sink again. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if the mummy goes by the bomb. Alright, doing alright here. Nope, he's going this way. Kerpow! Haha, you can't turn that into a mummy, nor did you successfully kill it. What a dummy. Dummy mummy. Alright, now, can she get up there and take care of him? Yes, but she doesn't have the right equipment. She only does 4 damage with this. If anything, Tarma would have been the one to go up there. Well, this changes things. Okay. Nowhere that he can get to support for that. I guess we're running this way for max adrenaline. Alright, Clark should be able to help out here. Another kill for the gunbot. No. Guess it's not enough. What if he backbreakers or moves this guy over to here? Oh, Tarma can't reach him. Well, I guess you can move him right here and then do the dual synchronization thing again. So now Gunbot can go. Now he's definitely dead. There we go. Alright, Nadia, what are you going to do? I'm going to end up using a grenade around here to get this guy, and he still won't be dead. Can't knock him off the platform either. He can't do anything from there. Oh well, I guess we'll use it. Alright, that's it. Tarma can't do anything. And she's almost dead. That 1 point of adrenaline. Or dodge, I should say, to get my terminology right. Alright, who can get up there to take him out? Nobody. Well, if she's not in the way, can he get up there? How about Gunbot? Alright, you know what? I should not be up there with her. Let's go do this. Now, Clark, can you get up there? Yeah, there we go. Kerpow. Executed.
Victory!
Alright, mission and submission accomplished. Somehow that doesn't seem like it has the same meaning. Way to mow them down. I didn't see my reinforcements go up. So, 4, 1, and 0. 2 and 2, 4 and 3. So Clark and Nadia same XP, so because Tarma got the POW, so I need to focus on Clark and Nadia getting the next one. Alright.
Great.
Yeah, I didn't see that go up at all. It was already in the yellow. Did I only have 3? I thought I already had 4, so... Oh, well. Alright, Clark's jump in action is one that I use a lot. It's very helpful. In the ring is the one for making them fragile. Part of his challenge is to do fragile on them 5 turns in a row. Difficult. Alright, what's motivation? Man, to have both of these, you would probably need, at the start of each turn, the unit gains motivation, refunds the adrenaline cost of the unit's next special action. That's huge. But man, all these are big. I need this one for his mobility. But I do need this one for his other ones, too. At least he gains bonus actions, because I need him to chain adrenaline. We get a lot of adrenaline otherwise. I guess maybe to start, get this one. That way he's gaining the adrenaline off the other stuff. Let's start here. We haven't used that one yet. This is new. Okay. So this is the one that allows damage to be done adjacent to all the bots. Technically, this one's not even necessary now since we got the challenge last round. Wormhole would be helpful because it allows it to move. And because she already has the Tesla ammo, this would be huge for allowing her to preserve ammo. Wow, 2 HP of damage, repeats for each electric mine in play, then detonates them. So, I don't know if that would count to the challenge because it's using the ability rather than the mine. I mean, the mines are kind of irrelevant, but the challenge says mines only. And it's got to be to one enemy. So even if you pick... So I guess I don't know if it's going to pick the enemy that you are selecting. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So let's go with this one to keep her using the ammo. And now we're up the snake boss. Nothing like starting the evening with some Aishi Nero conflict. Defeat the boss. So we got some people joining on YouTube, and then we've had some people on Twitch, so welcome everybody who's lurking out there. Splat. For being a Sprite-esque styled game, this I just love how they did the boss in this one, because it ends up looking so better than their original iteration of Aishi Nero. Oh my, I don't think I've seen him before. We are on a higher... We're 2 up on the difficulty now. I think this is the first time I've seen the Gatling guys. That's pretty cool. Okay, now I got to pick where we're starting here. So, we don't know where he's going to do his thing, but we got to be mindful of the shields, which are here and here, and there's only... Oh, there's the other one hiding behind that. That's problematic. So, who's got most damage capacity right now? Probably Tarma with the knife. We got shooters, which he can stab, so if we get Tarma up there easily enough... Let's try to get him up there. He doesn't have jumping yet. Clark doesn't have jumping yet. Well, it looks like he's not making anywhere other than getting to the dog. So that's not going to help. At least he'll maybe get dodge. Maybe put somebody else on the cover to take care of the dog. That's not going to do a whole lot. Well, we can maybe have him do the adrenaline and hit the dog. I don't know if that changes anything, though. Alright, let's put Clark here. We'll have Nadia help out over here. Yeah, we're more consistently getting these options to get the higher adrenaline, so I don't know if that was difficulty-based or if that's based on the terrain. So, not complaining, but it does help to get more adrenaline off the start. Here we go.
Mission start.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh, you would go where I'm gonna land him, dirtbag. Oh. So I was gonna put Clark here. I don't know what that icon was he had. Oh, the sunshine. So refund the cost of the next thing. So he only... Oh, he does 3 hits, but damage of 4? Does that mean he's doing 12 damage? That could be a problem. I don't know what his movement is. Hopefully he doesn't move. It's like you don't want to be in his line of sight. Man, actually, you know what? If I were to hit the... different plan here. If I were to do this, we can knock him out of the air. Make sure he's somewhere that Aishi Nero's going to crush him. Alright, and then we'll put Tarma here. And Nadia can maybe help out with this guy. She could synchronize. Actually, if she's synchronized, she can get a mine and then maybe help out with this guy here. I wonder if she would need the ability, something to be able to synchronize with her grenade launcher. Okay, so if I do this, move him over here. He's not dead fully, but at least he'll be in harm's way. That's 9 health, because... Oh, Tarma can't hit him, that's why. Here's... change plan. Tarma can't make it to where the dog is. Okay, well... And she can't make it to line up with the dog either. Okay, well, we tried. Somebody's gonna get mummified. Alright. No, I did that wrong! I didn't want to put him there. That was stupid. I didn't want to put him in cover. I wanted to move to cover after that. Oh my. Alright. Wasted reset. Alright. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so now he's dead. Alright, so now she's got grenade capacity here, so... If I were to do this before, we'd have to hit him. Oh, hit him for no damage. Or, I don't know if Clark would be enough to... He wouldn't be able to synchronize enough, I don't think. Tarma... Tarma could bomb this thing. So make sure somewhere's not going to get hit. Let's do that. Okay. Now, Doggo's dead. And no cost on the ammo either. Okay, that's a little bit more effective. So she's still going to have a problem from this guy, but I think he may have to move back one, which, if he does, he's going to be in harm's way. But Nero would have gone first, I think, so either way, it's not super helpful. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, see, that would have fired first anyway. Is he going to do the dive? Uh-oh, he's got a shot. No mummies. Oh, he can't take the shot, so she took 2 damage. Uh-oh, he can't make it. Okay, he's diving. Alright, so Tarma, let's get up here and knife him, I guess. So Clark, yeah, should have got his stuff refunded. So if we can put anybody in harm's way there, that'd be helpful. So the mummy dog is actually fine. But I can't get anybody else close enough to do any damage. Say hypothetically, if I move her there, can Clark make his way over there and launch him, not get clear at the same time? Alright, so what I want to do is get him clear. Ooh, I gotta make sure they're still close enough to cover, though. Tarma's gotta make sure he can get close enough. So if he can then launch, he can get rid of that guy for good anyway. That part won't matter, so then... Ooh, Gunbot can get deployed here. Oh, she doesn't have a mine, though. Does she get a bonus action? Oh, the mine got used, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess I can't do that yet. She needs to be able to get a kill somehow first. And if she gives Gunbot out, then that won't happen. Oh, she can't hit him from here anyway. Okay, so I guess if she might as well do this then. That way she'll get the mine to stand on. Oh, that's why she can't hit the panels in front of her. Plus, she's not lined up. Never mind. Oh, she didn't get anything for that. Okay, so I guess then it's not for kills. It's got to be for sinking, right? Of all the things I can't keep track of. Pow! Alright, now she's got infinite. At least until she has to move. Alright, Tarma. Yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of damage here. We really need Ralph. Oh, I can't hit him. He's not close enough. Boo. Alright, everybody else is gonna be dead, though. I'll leave the shotgun shield just for 5 points. I don't even know if I want to move Clark, because the next time he might go for the laser. I'm gonna have him stay, I'm gonna have her stay. 5 points, 1 round in. Not the best return. That helps. You're wrecking the artifacts, bro. Yeah, called that. Alright, Tarma better be able to get over there. See, at least now she should be able to get a grenade launcher hit from behind cover. Let's make sure he's there. Alright, Tarma can make it. Wow, he just parkoured his way all the way over there. Alright. Tell me you can get a hit. For 4 points. 4 points and damage to him. And that thing. Without using a grenade. Okay. Still under 10% damage. Round 1 complete. Welcome everybody's hanging out. I guess it's probably a good night for this anyway. Anybody who wants to dodge politics, because we're really not talking about anything here. Alright, man, what do we got? Oh, now we got a tank to contend with. Oi. Yikes. Alright, this is looking ugly. Uh-huh. This just got interesting. How can I get her to hit? Let's see if she can get cover. I mean, that guy still probably does, what, 5 damage? How much? 4. I don't know why she's still got infinite at the moment, but if she can hit... No, she's going to hit that, but not Aishi Nero. So that may not be the best path. Look at these guys. Bombers and cover? What's that all about? Alright. What's Clark going to be able to do? I'd like to see if he can actually launch the tank. I could try it right now, but man, that'd be kind of funny. Actually, you know what? Let's just see if it'll register. This would be hilarious. You can. That's insane. Okay. Doesn't necessarily allow me to get a shot, does it? I can. So far, oh, the 2 shots we got wasn't even synchronized yet. She needs to be able to get a kill so she can... No, it's synchronized. Okay, let's start here. Actually, I don't know if that's where I want Clark to go. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to start there. Mommy dog's coming after her, but she's okay. So he can get all the way up to there. What that does for me, I don't know. He could actually do his final crash over in that department. Everybody's full health except Nadia. He can't get close enough. He can get to here. To here, that'll do some damage. Okay, that'll hit some things. Man, still won't take that guy out, though. I mean, there's going to be stuff all over him. Alright, so here's what we're going to do in order to take out the tank. If I can get him to synchronize as well, we'll be good. Alright, bye-bye, tank. We're going to move you into a danger zone here. Booyah! Solves that problem. Alright, so he's still got the ability to move. Let's check Tarma's final crash here. So there we go. We'll at least get 6 points of damage. Not really kill anything, but... maybe I'll get him out of harm's way somehow. Okay, move him away from the Grenadier. Not really. Well, I can at least move him... yeah, that'll move him out of the Grenadier's harm. Good thing this doesn't harm friendlies. Or does it? It does. It's that or the 5 from the Grenadier. Let's do it that way anyway. Pow! But he gets provocation out of that. Okay, he's gonna be dead. Oh, we got regeneration. Good, okay. So that just leaves Nadia, so she technically can probably kill him or put Gunbot up there. So we already synchronized, though. That's at full health. That's not. Gunbot's only going to be able to do 3 damage. So what if I do this? That's going to hit Clark. That's going to hit nobody. Ah, man, so nothing I can do here without hitting friendlies. So I guess I might as well take care of him. Let the dog hit the mine instead. Okay, well, not a perfect plan. Doggo probably will cut the corner and come after him, but either way, he can only get mummified once. What's going on, everybody on the tubes? Top of the Tuesday, or bottom of the Tuesday to y'all. Yep. And, well, I guess that works out anyway. If they can't mummify him, what's the point? No, that one didn't have provocation on him. And she's got cover, so no mummification didn't happen this time. Haha, look, all you weenies can't get any damage. Oh, that wasn't enough to take out the tank, so I moved the tank, and then it's still alive. That's not too bad. Really, other than Clark didn't take a whole lot of damage there. Now, this is more of a problem because a little congested over here. Clark needs to get out of there. He can't do anything because he's got a knife. Okay, so maybe if I move him over here. Everybody else is going to die, so I can't get Nadia here, can I? Can't even get him over there. Even if I get the velocity, I can't. And that does a lot of damage. I don't want to leave them there. If I'm standing out here, I'd have to be standing here to actually get hit with a grenade launcher if this would even work. So I could hit that, but Clark's got to be out of there. I can't see what it... And this is what happens when I don't have his jumping ability. Okay, well, I guess they'll focus on doing this. So Tarma, get the knife out. He's done. And then she... Oh, yeah, then it switched. While she was still highlighted, it said that she had the infinite, but now it switched to 5 out of 6, so now she technically does not have that. Alright, that doggo's not going to be dead. I could put Gunbot out there, but... I think damage is coming next round. I'm not going to get anything out of this. I can put Gunbot in harm's way, and that's about it. Let's put Gunbot here. So Gunbot can go here. Oops, you know what? Gunbot can go here. There, wait. That way Gunbot can still get a shot. Next turn. Oh, Clark will still sink. There we go. There's an extra 3 points. We'll take it. Excellent. There we go. That was not a total waste. Okay, everybody's near the panel 2. That's a good thing. There we go. This will be one of our longer, drawn-out Ashi fights going back to the beginning where it took like an hour and a half. Hopefully not, but... The range could be 10 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes. Yep, he went for it. What a dirty snake. And she does not have a mine. Want, dead dog. Alright, so even if I put her there... Did he take damage from that? He might have. You know, even if she has a shot with the grenade, I have to waste. Alright, let's get the extra adrenaline there. Alright, at least easy decision-making turn on that one. Only chipped about another, what, 12 damage out of him? Oh, I should have had Gunbot take the shot. I didn't. Oh, poor Gunbot. That was rushed. The platform. Seen that before. Oh, of course, they put the pillar in the way over by the shield over on the right-hand side there. What do we got? Clark can get up there and go wail on Doggo. Put it in harm's way. If I can put it somewhere where she could hit it, then she can get a mine. And then get her infinite grenade. Tarma's out there eating glue. There we go. This doesn't matter from how far I move them or not. Whack. There we go. Okay. Now, he's been like maxed adrenaline the whole time. So I could. Oh yeah, it would make more sense to do that. Do damage to all of them. So actually, if I get Tarma all the way over here, is there any chance I can final crash toward that guy? Not quite, but I put myself in cover and hit that guy. Okay, so she can use her infinite grenades. Get a sink, do some damage. He's still going to want to do some damage, but whatever. So Tarma can land on this guy. He's got regeneration. He's good. Clark's got 3. So they at least have 3, so nobody's taking too much damage here. Not for Mr. Sniper here. He does, what, 4? Yeah. There's no reason to move Clark, so I guess we're good. I can put him in cover. Where you going, Snake? You can take all those out you want. Oh, it didn't do damage? I forget. It doesn't know it's do enough. Keep track of everything. He's coming across. Look out. No damage for you. Oh, 1 damage for you. No damage for you. What now, brown cow? Man, if I only had a laser, it'd be a great shot for those two. Okay, now the plan. He's gonna hit him and kill him. If that's the case, then that would be dead. It's not gonna hit the snake, though. So if I move him to that one, it's gonna still miss the snake. It's gonna get Tarma up there. Some adrenaline. He could probably hit both of them. Yeah, they're all done. She'll get that, but actually... That'll hit Ashinero. He'll hit Ashinero. She'll hit those. I gotta make sure I don't move them too far away here. Tarma's got to run the other way to get the stuff, so actually if I put her here... Actually, she can still get another shot. Why don't I deploy Gunbot instead? Because that way, Gunbot can synchronize potentially. Alright, here we go. What do we get? That's not quite what... Oh. Oh, she doesn't have the grenade shot. That's right. I think I did that wrong. Oh, it's going to final crash. That's what it was. Oh, that's right. She can't synchronize now, but either way, they're dead. That's fine. Oh, whoops. I should have moved him. Oh, you know what? I can still do that. Okay. Alright, that way I don't hit Gunbot. Oh, he's not synchronized. That's fine. Alright, they're done. He sinks. Oh, Tarma's got the regeneration, not Clark. Alright, Gunbot can go. She's not sinking, though. That's 3 points. Clark can go. That's 3 points. Alright, everybody's gone, then we're probably going to have to make the run. Maybe not. Might get one more. Because that went awfully quick compared to last time. Well, he's done, so they got 2 Grenadiers left. Yep, there he goes. Oy. Hey, don't hurt Gunbot. Alright, so he's got to go over here. I hope they both can make it. Looks like they can. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now, at least I remember to get the attack with Gunbot here. Tarma might be able to get a shotgun hit, but don't think there's much point. If he were to do any of this, does it matter? Like, he'd hit this guy, and then I don't see any advantage to that. Alright. Move along. Alright, we got him down to 50%. Poor Gunbot. Now, oh, that's also new. Have not seen that tank yet. This is cool. Now we get the higher difficulty. There's actually some new fun stuff to face off against. Just be nice if it weren't all when we're fighting the boss. The Decoca. Alright. So I'm being mindful. So if we're fighting from over here, we got this spot, and then we got over here. Probably not going to be fighting from this far back. Okay, so this is not enough for Doggo, but it is almost enough to get mummy-proofing. He's got enough adrenaline for days, but he's not going to be able to grab anything out of that, though. I wonder if I bring him up to here. Provocation or something. You tell me you can't reach that? That's not enough damage to either of them. That'll work. Oh, he's got to go through them. That's not going to do any damage. Okay, what if we do... Oh, now there's rubble. Seriously, there's rubble in the way. Man, I need well position some of this stuff sometimes. And you tell me Final Crash I can't put in the middle of them? Well, he's got 2 adrenaline. Which one? He doesn't get any bonus out of that, though. Alright. If I could get her to sync up somehow, though, that'd be fantastic. She can't make it all the way over there. I don't know if I want to be facing this thing. That does 5 damage. She'll get 4+2 cover. I guess she's going to sit this one out, but that thing's going to have her in the crosshairs. Spend a little too much time on these clowns. But he's getting regeneration too, which helps. So can't do that, can't do that. Let's just do this. That's all we're getting. Woo, 3 points. Alright, next. Now she can take a shot at the thing. There's no mines out there. Well, she can Gunbot. Alright, he's done. Or, no, he's not close enough for that one. Alright, at least there's a mine out there now. Okay. I have maximized to my best. He's getting mummied. Ooh. He may not be doing so hot. We'll see. She took, what, 1 point? Okay. Well, he can get stabbed, but he's still going to turn him into a mummy. What'd you do to me? Alright, this might... Oh, of course, Clark's, like, right in the way now. If I bring him over... Oh, he can't make it. Need to be able to get over here. You know, otherwise this is going to waste the efforts to kill him. Won't be able to hit... Gunbot, come here. Let's bring her on the other side of this. That's getting nowhere. I mean, he's out of harm's way. Doggo's gonna die. Can I throw this over top of Doggo? I can. So there's 9. I'm sure he's gonna bail next time. Clark's got to be able to get all the way back, and if these guys are in the way, that's... Ooh, you know what? At 9 damage. Clark's all I'm getting, though. It's that or he gets dead next time. Can Gunbot at least get a hit? Gunbot's not moving for some reason. Did I remove Gunbot? That's the way. Yeah, let me move Gunbot. I'll at least get a shot. Actually, if he does this now, will Clark sink? Clark will sink. Okay. We'll get 6 points of damage off of Clark before he moves then. Okay, that's a better plan. Now Clark can get out of there and at least won't have assumed that he did nothing. If I do this, though, he's still going to be in harm's way from all these guys. May have to use a reinforcement. Can't make... Oh, I can make it to cover, but that doesn't do me any good. Right now, this guy's actually in the way. Yeah, he'll be dead next time. Alright, so now for Tarma, he can't get anywhere. Nope. Might as well have Nadia up here, see if she can get a shot. Oh, she can maybe wormhole now. There we go. Now we're talking. Except she doesn't get the action because she wasn't already on it previously. Okay, so much for that plan. And I can't do anything other than break stuff. Can't break that. Okay. I tried. Limited options that turn. At least my brain ain't big enough to hold all of them. Alright, he's done. They're done. Funeral for Gunbot again. Yep. Good thing I anticipated that. Yikes, he might be dead. They're close to it. He's gonna take 1 more point of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurts. I need to get 1 solid round on this guy. Oh, he's down. Dang. Well, I guess there's no point in me moving him yet. He's getting the first reinforcement. Alright, Alright, well I guess Nadia's gonna keep leveraging Gunbot here. No way I'm getting any hits on him. Chipping him down 3 at a time. Yep, 3 points. Alright, so Tarma's gonna need the adrenaline from something. I don't know if he can, this ain't gonna help him at all. He's not gonna get movement, so I don't think I want to do that. Alright, so we'll see where they put Clark once we hit the next stage. I need a high damage run. I need Ralph and his machine gun punch. Can't kill what's already burnt. So I think what happened, though, I may not have the ability to bring him back so easily. He better not be out completely. See his body. I don't know where his body's at. I've kind of seen that happen before. Yikes. Could have a big problem now. Alright, so he can get close enough. Machine gun guy's still gonna have to move, though. How much damage he bypasses him, but how much? Yeah, there's a tank right there. She's not gonna be able to move. She can put Gunbot in harm's way, though. Can she make it all the way up to here? She can't. She has to go all the way to here. Might as well go for mummification and try to get the 9-point damage. There's running out of options otherwise. Oh, but she's like really low in health. She's got 5, so she's safe from the mummy. Gunbot can go. It's not enough because he doesn't bypass. Tarma's got to do it. Oh, but he doesn't sink. I guess it doesn't matter then. Nobody's getting a hit on the snake. Well, I could do this, now that he's almost dead. Except the tank's probably coming for me. The tank's probably gonna move and come in. Pressure with 3 health back, though. Cover's done. Yep, there we go. Needed that for the regeneration. She's got nothing left. Okay, now I can technically bring Clark in. Now that that's showing. How convenient. He's all the way out in the middle of nowhere. Tanks and rocket guys. What can I do here? He has 20 adrenaline, though. Why can't I move? Do this. And then move him into harm's way somehow. Can I get it between both? Oh yeah, there we go. See ya. Oh, he's got velocity, so he can move some more. Good. There we go. Now, if we can get him closer, we can finally get rid of the snake. Now, hopefully, the thing doesn't come after me and blow up the barrel. Oh, Tarma can move. Okay. Why can Tarma move? I don't know. Okay. Alright, everybody's gone. She's got cover. He's got cover. Just the tank that's the only issue. Gunbot survives. Alright, let's get a synchronized hit on this thing and put it down. This is crazy. Where's he going? Ah, he went for the bot. It doesn't bother me. Handgun recovered. So this thing's got some... Woo! Man! I gotta do that. Alright, let's put somebody in final position then. Get Tarma to sink and then have him get out of there. Man. He's in hot water. She can't even get out of there. That's not good. She's got no mobility. Alright, what if I get him up here? I don't want to put him in the cover because then Tarma can't get out of there. I might be able to get 10 out of this, but she's still got a problem. Let's put him out of harm's way. Let's put him here. So if he can activate, there's 11, and 2 shotgun hits or combination thereof might be enough. Ooh, might be down by 1 point. Maybe if I had moved her first, she may have gotten a shot, but we'll take it. See how this goes here. Alright, can I pull 11 out between these two? Let me only be able to get 10. There's 5. 5. Clark can't do anything there, so... Alright, he'll have 1 point left. But at least I should be able to avoid using a reinforcement. And be able to hit him. So if Clark stays there, he can get the shot. Oh, but I gotta move Ralph, or Tarma, though. Yikes. Let's do this. I don't want to final crash him to get out of there, because then, I'll hit the barrel, which will then damage Clark. Well, he's got to stay there, take the shot to get it on this turn, in order to leave it with 1 point next time. Oh, right. Well, this is dragged on way too long. So there's 5. See, I don't have any deputy commanders or the killing spree, any of the other points that I would need. Alright. Ashinero, 1 point on the board. Unless... Oh, she used her action, because if I can get her grenade to work, then maybe, but I think we're out. They better not hit that barrel. That barrel would kill them both. Alright. That'd be the worst oversight ever. Yep, she's down. Gunbot's down. No, we didn't get Gunbot. Okay. Oh, it is down. Delayed. What's the tank gonna do? Stupid doggo. Don't do it. Did he kill both of them? I don't know what he hit. Did not... I don't know how that avoided blowing up the barrel, but... I guess I'll... Oh, if he went here... Wow, good thing that the bot's not programmed... Or the computer's not programmed for that, because if it'd done the barrel, it would have killed them both. Alright, let's go Clark for the win here. I can't even see the target, so pull the trigger. Blind fire!
Victory!
Wow, that was pretty intense. That took about an hour for Nero now that we're on a higher difficulty, and that's still with it being early round, so it's still got lowest health it's gonna get. Wow. Brought the big guns, only shoot themselves in the foot. I don't know, I almost shot myself in the foot there. A lot of sinks, much lower on the frags. Well, actually pretty high on the frags, given how many the lower enemies had to get out of the way. So 5, 6, and 0, 1, 8, and 1, and 7, 4, and 1. So I had 2 people go down, but only used 1 reinforcement. So I don't remember the brick wall. Each time it receives at least 2 dodge and 1 action, it gains a bonus action. Wow, so if I had the high 5 and that'd be kind of cool. Alright, so this, however... So he's already got 2 things which do damage. Now, the thing is, this might be a lower cost. But this also gives him the escape, so he can keep regenerating now until I get one of those abilities which leverages the dodge for power, which I don't know if he has one or not. And what do we need for Tarma? Kill 3 with a special action, so I need to be able to get, like, the final crash to do a lot of damage or something here. So each time you hit 3 or more, you get a bonus action. That's passive, so again, I'm not quite having that happen. The Slug Kick, not helping yet. Brick Wall, however, I'm trying to think if there's any way that I can get 2 dodge. I don't have anything yet without the high 5. So at least because I have the crash, this might have more benefit. Because I can then get a bonus action. It's so hard to plan when everything is random. You don't know the path that you'll get another chance at some of these. Alright, so we'll try this one. He's the only one that upgraded. Need everybody else to get stuff. Welcome everybody to joining over there on YouTube. Glad to have everyone tonight. I can only guess that people are dodging politics. Alright, where are we at here? So, let's see what Margaret's got for us. So, we get Stargazer 2, Gunbot 3, and Wild Ride 2. So, Wild Ride 2 is a no, because this isn't helping us much yet. If anything, the final crash is more helpful. Gunbot would be huge, getting a 8 HP. Now, also the Energize is the big thing. So, what's this? If he's on a mine? So this would allow Gunbot to get a bonus action if in range of a mine, and it's capable of surviving, so that's good. Now, we already know that this allows us to sync up. We would get 2 extra points of damage. Right now, I think this gains us more. We're gaining 2 health, a movement, and Energize. So if I had to guess, I would say that's the bigger win, but that's going to cost us 20. What we got going on here? So, can we do anything for 15 or less? Actually, all these are 15 or less. Here, I don't like the S pattern. We're going to stick with our X. Damage plus 1 might help, and it reduces damage from the others. He gets an extra damage, which actually might have helped. Increases the ammo, and then Flick is going to shoot in opposite directions. Swift then means... gain a bonus move. He's already got that from his other stuff, so let's not worry about that. Damage from Tarma's fine. Same thing as hers, so I guess they're both 8. So everybody's kind of got the damage plus 1. I guess who would be most important, though? If she's getting an upgrade through Gunbot... see, Clark needs a trigger fragile. Tarma needs a kill 3 with a special action. So I guess none of these are going to change that strategy. It's a tough call here. So either way, I guess we'll start over here with Margaret. So I'm pretty sure I want Gunbot, even though Stargazer is a possibility. So let's get this one. And then, I guess who needs the damage output? Clark's doing okay. Tarma's got more movement with the final crash. But man, actually, he's got the damage with a knife, so I think if anybody needs it, it's probably Clark, because he's only doing 3 with a pistol. So let's, I guess, upgrade that. Alright, and say 5, so we're going to be hurting for coin, but that's okay. Alright, not much else to see here, other than the usual cool animations. Dude's eating dogs and sausages right off the grill in the lower left there. The other guy's got the lava lamp. The guns she's got for $100 look like old super soakers. So, anyway, all kinds of fun stuff in here. Here we go. Let's keep it rolling, though. That was a long battle for Aishi Nero. Yikes. Of course, Clark's around the bumper. So, this path is going to end up taking us to Abul Abbas once we get up to here. So, it's going to have to do this one to engage the next transmission. But I don't know if we'll get all the way through this tonight, especially since we got to do 3. Probably defend Margaret's tent being one of them, and then still fight the Dragon Nasuke. So I'll see if we can get at least through a couple more of these. Test out our new stat set. But yeah, already noticing the increase in difficulty by challenge. So it goes recruit, I think cadet officer, which we finished last time, and then we're on something officer, a lieutenant, I think. And then I think it goes to captain, which we haven't unlocked yet. Proceed with caution. What kind of enemy? Overgrowth? The shrub? Recon. Yeah, they're looking for him. Yada yada. Okay, so we gotta work up to here. They're starting us here. We're gonna definitely need reinforcements, ammo, and any coin, and any upgrades we can get. So, optimal path to make sure we can get to this, probably here. We'll get some coin, but man, this would look pretty nice too. Problem is, this one's going to be off the table. So we go here, here, but then we're going to have 2 hops to get to this one, which is not going to work. So, we're probably going to need to do this one. We could stop to get the upgrade and the reinforcements, and then do this. Oh, we're going to get reinforcements by default from that one anyway. Well, either way, the metal on this one is kind of nice, so maybe we'll try to maximize, but at a minimum, we have to do this, I think, because I can't get there without it, and that would still take us too long to come back from this way, so there's no avoiding. This one's required. All right, destroy the convoy. Oh, it's a convoy one. Take no damage with Tarma. No promises there, so we may not get the bonus here. Especially with the convoy already having logistic difficulties. I don't remember doing a convoy one on here, so that plus the natives is going to be a challenge. So the fire breather is not too much of a problem, but man, the hatchet guys do some damage. These guys got to do damage with the range, so this is going to be fun. How many starting points we got? Okay. We're going to want to try to see if we can do damage to them and the vehicle. So right now, this guy's not lined up in order to do the grenade with the X pattern. If we're here, we'd be able to... Nope. Even to try and do the shotgun would be problematic. You'd have to be... I don't like it. Tarma can stand behind it with a knife. If he's here, how close does he get and how much... Wow, he can get all the way to the other side and get max... Actually, maybe not fully. But he still is not in range of the native. Don't know if I like that. We could put Gunbot on the other side. Oh, but those guys do piercing. Those guys will shoot right through one target and hit the other. What's this guy's range? Yeah, he's a problem all the way up to here. Nobody's safe. These guys are problems. How much, if this guy, I mean, Clark could maybe run up to this guy and hit him so that he then ends up in the way or gets dropped on the other one. This guy's still an issue too, though. Alright, if we put Clark here, he can make it all the way down there and get enough. She needs to end up on a mine somehow. Needs to sink. How is she going to sink along with the others? So if she drops on the other side, or if Clark drops him on the other side... I don't know. Oh, she can't even reach the vehicle from there. you can that way. Oh, man, and this thing's got 70 health? Oh, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, this whole no damage to Tarma I don't think is going to happen.
Mission.
This thing normally has 50 HP. Alright, so Clark's going to run down this way. I mean, if anything, maybe I'll launch this guy somewhere else where he's not in the way. So I'm going to want to get these guys out of here. Do I put everybody on the same side? Oh, here... I can then maybe final crash the thing from here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Alright, Clark, is this going to work? Shooting from the hip here. Alright, that guy's going to die this way. Okay. Okay, so she will not have gone yet. Wow, automatic deployment on the vehicle. Okay. Now, he can kind of move into position to help do a synchronize on this. Now, what I'd also want to happen is now... Oh, so the thing is, that hatchet guy is not going to be able to hit the mine. I was hoping that was going to act defensively. So she did not gain enough adrenaline for Gunbot, though. Now she can't do her grenade thing either. So he's going to get a sync for another 6, but I'd rather have Tarma, possibly... Oh, he doesn't have enough adrenaline. Well, I guess we'll do this. There's 11. And Nadia can still move and go. Not everybody's got a lot of defense, though. Well, it's a little better than I expected. Not perfect, but... Oh, there we go. Now we got a defensive option. And... now she could use her grenade launcher. But can I hit anybody? Oh, there we go. There's another 4. So I can't hit him, though. Okay, well, it's fired in front of Clark. Hit another... Well, 19 off the first go. Not too bad, but it's going to get messy here. Gotta run it down. Especially if Tarma takes damage here. That's out the window. Vroom, vroom. He's gonna have a shot at somebody. Yes. Gather round. Yep, and he went for Tarma. There, it's done. So that guy just throws stuff and heals them, so it's kind of most useless enemies, but not going to complain. Oh, mortar guy. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do some damage to this thing in a fast, hurried way. So interestingly, that's ripe for a grenade hit. Tarma still, he does have enough adrenaline, but I'd rather get everybody there sinking first somehow. Man, he could actually move people into position. If I could get her to sync up somehow. What if I do this? She does have the handgun. Clark could maybe move him and then drop him on the other side. If Tarma were not somehow in harm's way, though. If Tarma were to... He can't final crash yet. let's just outrun this guy, I guess. Yeah, if we can outrun him, that's the next best thing. He'll be able to move after the fact. So let's say if I take this guy, drop him in front of the vehicle, he'll be dead. Hatchet Man's a problem, though. No, he can't get up there. He's kind of trapped right now. Okay. Alright, well, this might be going somewhere useful. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Bonk. Roadkill. Alright, so he's got velocity. So he can then move here and contribute to the synchronize here. So who needs to sync? So actually, if Nadia synchronizes, she'll get the other thing. Can bring her grenade launcher out and then maybe do something else a little more helpful. So let's have Tarma lead. Alright, so there's 11 points. And that's going to activate. Oh, so I won't be able to get the grenade launcher. Well, that's weird. So I did the last time. Alright, so right now I can either fire this over the top, hit that. Is there any way to get multiple people here? Not really. If I fire this way, I don't really care. Oh, you know what? These guys are going to be a problem sooner or later. I guess we'll just fire this over the top and just get the extra 4 points of damage without using a grenade. There we go. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. Bonk. Oh, he made it. Oh, but he couldn't get anywhere. Oh, he still took damage. He's going to take damage from the other guy then. Oh, Clark's hurting. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's done. Clark just got eviscerated. And we've only got it down halfway. Well, if we don't pass the main thing here, I mean, a short run. I don't know, is this the exit? Because oh, that's interesting. They put a vine all the way up there. And now it's on the bridge, and that's what's usually the biggest nuisance. Oh boy. Okay. That's the exit. Yeah. That's a problem. So she can do grenade stuff from here, but that, she doesn't gain... She really needs the ability to not have to, lose her action after doing Gunbot. So she can make it all the way up to there. She could probably wormhole, but then she won't... be able to do anything. Man, this guy's a problem. Man, 11 is insane. So they're not going to have the ability to go down underneath, I don't think. Oh, well, Tarma can. We're just going to have to do all the damage several turns afterward. So let's get Tarma down here. He'll survive damage and everything else that way. That's a lot of hopping around. He could probably final crash from here up to here. Do some damage that way. And then he'll be set to knife the thing next turn. Not ooh. Even if Nadia comes over here, though. I don't know what the safest play is, because she's got to go up here, and any number of these guys can still do damage to her. And then Clark's got a major problem here. And I don't want to waste all my reinforcements. Oh, man, she won't even let me deploy Gunbot down there. And deploy him up here, though. That's wild. Okay. Still got some options here. And this is the level 3 version, right? So... yeah, you can come all the way down here. Cause some problems. They're not going to do enough damage on one go. Alright, Clark. Can you get to safety? Safety be running way around this guy. Man, that spear. Me without having, well, the thing is how much damage they do. 5 and 5. If he can at least get 5. Then he won't take the damage. That's 4. He's going to take 1 and 1 from each of them. Can't make it to there. Oh, you make it to there, though. There, that would take care of that. Okay, 4 plus 2 from cover. There, 7. Finish a turn, release 5, dodge. No, that's interesting. Tarma and Clark. Wow. Okay, now... if Tarma's in position, maybe I can... knock this guy into the truck. Nope, he's going to be on the other side of it. So put him way back here. Put him on the mine. I was going to say, because if I could put him in front of the truck, Tarma would have access to him as well. But the plan is here. Do that. Gunbot's not going to sink on that guy, though, apparently. Alright. So that wasn't paying attention. Hopefully that damaged... no, that didn't damage the vehicle. That's not what I wanted. Gunbot can either take him or annoy him. Let's just get rid of the mortar guy, I suppose. Oh, Nadia can still move? No, she's got an action still. Oh, Oh, I can't put it in front of the truck. Oh. What if I put it here? Save it for later. Alright, so the plan originally was to have Clark drop him on that, but we're going to knock him as far away as we can. Get out of here. Oh, and he can still move, but... well, I guess if he's got the option to move, then he might as well move here into this cover. Get one step closer. Dodge that guy. Okay. Nadia's the one in the biggest trouble right now. Gunbot will help keep the others busy. Tarma's set up to knife the thing, so we can bring it down to 31. Oh, he's not set up. It passed right by him. Oh, no. Okay, he's good there. There's damage on her. What are you... okay. More damage on her, but Grenadier shouldn't be able to hit her. No damage there. Good thing. Oh, that bypasses cover? Oh, I didn't even think about that. He could have still been hurting. The natives are cranky. Alright, so Tarma's got to move. Gunbot. Oh, Gunbot doesn't have the self-destruct like Lizard. Man. So he could boing from the truck. If he does, though... Oh, he can use that after, so he'll still get his adrenaline credit by doing so, though. So he can go all the way over here. Bounce off that. But, man, we still need some serious damage, though. Okay, she can reach this one. If she ends up on that, she can explode a few guys there. It would help out a bit. Okay, so we're going to try this. Do the old Mario plant style here or something. And up. Come on. Come on. There we go. So now she can use her grenade launcher. Gunbot's still active. I may want to move Gunbot so it's not in grenade range. Let's move that over here. If Tarma final crashes this thing, I mean, it's not really going to do a whole lot versus we have to use shotguns to get this thing done. So if she does this, she's going to damage 2 of them. He's a bigger problem, so I'd rather do that. Okay, so does Tarma need to be anywhere else? Because if anything, shotgun rounds are in order. So if I were to do this, I have to do that. He's not going to be able to hit both. I don't think the bike is going to allow him to do damage going by that. It's only going to do 4 damage to him. If he were to final crash over to here, he'd have to do it after the grenade launch, but again, then I'm losing sight of the taking care of the truck. So Tarma did not get the bonus, so let's put him here. Clark's gonna bounce from here. And up here. So I don't know who needs the lead, but Tarma leads. That's 8. If Gunbot leads, that's 11. Not changing a whole lot here. And we still got. So I think most of these guys are lost in the wind here. It's this new batch that's going to be the problem. Tarma's in decent health, but everybody else is a little sketchy. I don't think Gunbot's going to get a sink just by doing this. Or get a mine from the sink. Could be wrong. So Tarma can go again. Oh, he did. Good. Okay. Alright, so how's this going to work for Nadia here? Put a hurting on some of them at least. The wormhole doesn't... It doesn't seem like she's got a bonus action. That one's angry. Alright, so he doesn't need to use the shotgun. He's got the knife. Clark, however, probably going to end up doing this. Oh, that'll hit Gunbot, though. Ooh, not good. Maybe I'll just... Pistol. I'll withhold the 2 points of damage to keep Gunbot alive. Because it's not like any of this other stuff's gonna work. You know, I could move him out of the, I'm gonna drop him for damage. I don't want to do that, but I was gonna say if I can move him somewhere else, that'd be helpful. We need to get this damage before it reaches the exit. Oh, you know what? Can I do it this way? Oh, that's gonna be in front of the truck. Alright, so I'm gonna not do an extra 2 points of damage, keep Gunbot as long as it doesn't die from other attacks. Alright. Did as well as I could have. Got 2 turns left. We got an angry mob headed this way. Actually, next turn it'll be done. Well, after this turn. Got to do 17 in damage. Jeez, look at all these guys. He's gonna hurt. He got the gun bot. Well, at least they had some defense, though. And it's on the bridge. That doesn't help either. Ooh, who's he gonna hit? How's he gonna hit anybody? Oh, excellent. 2 mines, the same. Still working on her 9 points of damage, but is that gonna heal him or not? It's supposed to heal them, I think. Alright. So if we get like 3 shotgun hits or a combination thereof, it'd be okay, but bot's done. And so yeah, I have to get 17 on this turn. So Clark would like end up having to be here, hit it with a shotgun. That would be 5 and 10. She'd have to sync up, put the mine in front of it. Maybe that'd be hilarious if I could actually complete the thing with a mine. Would be the only other way, because I'd have to wormhole the mine. She's only doing 4, so I can only do about 14 without Gunbot. She doesn't have a mine to stand on right now. Nobody's got any other damage bonus that I can think of. His provocation ain't gonna cut it. Okay, there's the best I have. Oh, but if I get everybody's sync, it would work. Because Tarma could provocate, you know, in front, and then if the others haven't gone. So this would be ultra dangerous, but Tarma could go here, jump in front, and then if she would wormhole the mine or Gunbot, we might have enough. But the question is, where does Gunbot have to go in order to do this? Okay. Alright, so if Tarma does this, that's 6. 11 left. Five from Clark, 6 left. I'd say 4 from Nadia, but that's not going to work. Oh, this is going to get screwy here. How do I pull this off? Clark's not. How does Clark get a synchronize or his thing? His velocity's got to come from this. Man. Well, actually, he doesn't need velocity. I mean, he's got the 5 from... Oh, he's got damage from the shotgun. That's right. So he can do a 6. There's 11 right there. Nobody will have gone yet. But the problem is I want Tarma on that other side. And I can't use either of these and gain an action. Yoicks. Let me do this. Let's reset here. I really need his jumping. I need that navigation. See, Tarma's not getting anything extra than 5. Even if he final crashed. If he final crashed without sinking, he would do 3, And then he could do a 5. So it'd be 8. Okay, I haven't done any turn resets yet, so if I can do this if Tarma can do this without triggering the sync, he'll end up over here in front of the car. There'll be 14 left. So I can do 6 and 5. For 11 would be 3 left. Nadia's pistol would cover it. Alright, this is gutsy. Alright, now he's there and he can stab it. He can hit it for 6. They'll have 3 left. And Nadia's got it for 3. Don't even need Gunbot. Don't need the mine. 14. There it is. Stab the grill. Shoot the bumper. Take that, suckers. They're all like, hey, we failed, guys. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Feel free to chat if you got any questions, whatever. Lurking is perfectly fine. Just know we got a lot of people chilling, so glad to have everyone. As mentioned, people probably dodging politics and stuff, so we also we have some activity on Odysee and Twitch. Okay, so how do we do? So yeah, naturally Tarma did take damage, and we used a reinforcement for Clark. Thankfully, we didn't need more than one. But we got the convoy. That in and of itself was a task. So there's 1 and 3, 0, 3 and 1, 3, 4 and 0. All right.
You're great.
All right, what kind of cool stuff we got now? So he and Nadia should both get something, I think. So if the unit is not attacked during a turn, they do not lose their dodge. Well, that's essentially like escape then, except it's passive. Each time a sync for adrenaline, which, of course, well, actually adrenaline has not been the problem lately. And then contribute, so it's either a sync or a frag gets you adrenaline. Well, neither of those necessarily that big of a deal. This, if anything, probably would have been more helpful. Again, and now in Clark's case, the dodge would contribute to his burst one, which we discovered last playthrough. So I think, if anything, I'd rather keep the dodge building up. Okay, so I've not used the caltrops for her still. I mean, now against these natives and stuff, slowing them down would be huge. So this has also been very helpful to get the starting mine, though, because then she can start using her other thing right away, especially since I've got the Tesla ammo. So I may go with that. The photon swap, however, I've tried using it before. But let me see how the bonus action thing. So this is an action for the bots, so they can move to a tile. But the game, so you're consuming the action to do this. But then you still have an action and a move when you get there. We don't have the Iron Lizard. Has not been the most effective, but we are still trying to get other stuff from the mines. You know what? I want this her get more mines and more ability to shoot with a grenade launcher at this point. Okay, we got to get the reinforcements off this one. And this is probably going to be the tent defense. So it's either... you know what? Let me save Margaret's tent defense for next time. Let's see if I can get the metal, get us more prepared to go in there, and hopefully get the bonus reinforcement if possible. So, oh, wait a minute. What? Why is this the tent defense? Okay, scratch that. How about we do this one? Which one's this? Kill all designated, contribute to 5 o'clock. And you know what? This is the more basic one. So we'll save the tent for next time, but that's apparently the other one. Alright, this is familiar. We did one like this just on the last playthrough, except there was no tank. So how many enemies do we have is the question. Not as many. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, purple one. That's gonna be a level 3. free damage, but the rage is what boosts it. So we got to kill the targeted ones so we can rush through here, but Clark's still got to help. So that means this guy who's weak there doesn't do much for offense, but we got to get through all these guys. And we got to come back up for him. So there's only 3 designated. I think this thing's kind of nasty. Okay, so let's start and run all the way through here. So maybe if we start with Clark running through, and then having Tarma back clean up. I don't have his jumping, so he can't even get all the way over there. Man, he can only run for cover, apparently. Well, if Tarma's here... Tarma can't even get all the way over to him. I mean, he's a 5. Well, maybe if we go take him out right away. Because, I mean, these guys got a lot of health. And he can get all... Oh, he bypasses cover, so even if I have Clark sitting on that cover over there, he's still vulnerable. Good grief. Maybe have Nadia run through and put the gun bot in the way. Yeah, and he can still stab from right here even, so... Man. Yeah, put the gun bot there. Why don't I... I think I'm going to concentrate on these 2 guys instead. So I'm thinking I'll probably put Clark in the middle. Actually, in order for him to help with both, Tarma, I need Tarma to help out with this, though. If I put Clark over here, he's probably still vulnerable to that and that. Oof. Decisions. He's only got 8. So, I mean, the 2 of them can take him out. We're going to have to make him come in, though. So here's what I'll do. How about I put him there? Okay, let's just roll with this. How much else are we going to do?
Start.
Unless we play defense, go the top way, but I don't know if it would be any better. Alright, let's do that. Alright, do I want Nadia? Well, actually, if Nadia starts there, she can put the bomb in the way. Actually, I'd want her to be able to get a shot with a grenade launcher, though. Okay, how about they take him out first? Clark should be able to... No, Clark can't move. Now she puts the mine here. Or here. He'll have to come in and take damage this way. That's not going to help take him out, though. Well, I guess if anything, we'll see if he gets more annoyed or comes after me. Gunbot 3. Do something. So the mine does 4 damage. 4 damage. She would only shoot for 3. Her grenade launcher does 4 also. The handgun, 3. Okay. Let's do this. Make them come to me. Oh, she's still got another action, though. Why? Oh, so she got the action front. See, that's why that starting mine is helpful. So she can still actually take another shot then. There we go. That'll tick him off a little. Now, if he charges me, then he's dead. Okay. And Clark can still do something, but I don't know if there's much I want to do. Nope. Okay. You got contribution to 1. So he went for the bot. And he kills the bot. What are you doing? Oh, you actually got a shot from there, huh? Whoa, and they're bringing reinforcements? Oh boy, okay. Well, at least there's no lack of opportunity there. Alright, Clark better be able to get to this guy. So I'm about to bring Clark up to here. So he's going to have to take the shot. Tarma's going to get the sink. So she's not going to get starting mine now, but she could wormhole it, maybe. How am I going to want to do this? So actually, if I leave that there, it doesn't matter anyway. Let's do this. Let's put Gunbot here as a distraction. And give him some cover. Alright, so he's got to contribute. So if Gunbot takes a shot at this one, though, will Clark sink? No. If they're bringing enemies in every turn, this is also a problem. Oh, he can't reach? If I bring him over here, if I do this, will Clark sink? He will. Okay. But it's not going to kill him in this turn, so it won't matter anyway. Well, I would probably keep the tank busy if I... Oh, I can't stop it right there. It shows cover, but there's rubble in the way. Stupid. If I come over here, I'm not really hitting anything. I can annoy him for 3. She's got a shot, I guess. Not hitting anything, though. I don't like this. They're going to be moving in. He's not able to get to anything either, so I'm going to get myself trapped in the corner. Meanwhile, Grenadier's parked up on the hill up there. I gotta get 3 more with Clark. All high HP dudes. She's got nothing else she can do. Well, I guess if I pull the mine back to her, it's not going to damage him, but I'd rather him. You know what, let's just leave it. I'll see if he runs into it. If not, somebody will. Multiple purple guys, that's a problem. Oh, he went that. Oh, he bypassed it. Oh, that's a perfect setup for a grenade launcher right there. She can get like 3 of them. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That's even more a lot of enemies. Alright, Clark. You know, this would be perfect for Clark to go do some fragile nonsense. So if I were to run over there, I could drop this guy somewhere. But man, are they coming after him. And drop him so Tarma can stab him. Tarma can run out there and get the provocation. Hold on. Like, he doesn't get... Oh, hold on. What's this say? Okay, so... 3 targets or more in one action gain a bonus. He's got the adrenaline to do it more than once, especially if he runs. Man, that's like 5 targets. He can bounce his way out of there. I'm curious, how far can he get? So if you were to get to there... No, that's Nadia. What are you doing? You're not Tarma. So if you were to get to here... Finally get that thing working. Oh. There's 4. Where's he going to go after that? He could actually work his way up to that guy. He'd probably be the one to go stab him. So that way, once Clark's done getting his count. Alright, so here's one. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, so I don't know. He's going to be in trouble here. He can't make it all the way back to real cover. He's got 7 and then 5, so look at that. He's got 9, so he's good. Tarma, however... now, that should be interesting if I got her to sync up somehow on that. The mine is gone. She's going to really be in harm's way here, but... He's going to have provocation by doing this. There we go. So there's hitting 4 of them. Kabow! Oh, she didn't sync up on that? How does that not trigger sync? Oh, she's got the grenade launcher. You know what? But before he goes anywhere, she could do this. Oh, she's gonna hit him. So Tarma's gonna hit. She's gonna kill 2 of them. Tarma should stab the other one. Oh, the other one doesn't get activated, so 2 points to take out 12 points of damage. Yeah, I think we'll do that. What does he say? They failed to account for their own weaknesses. Alright, so Clark's... So we gotta still find a way to keep Clark active here. So, what about dealing with these guys? That's not doing a whole lot. How about if we go in the middle here? How is she then able to sync off of that one? I don't know how that works. Oh, it's probably the other guy that's going to hit him. Or a revenge hit? I don't know. Okay, so that's just going to leave one guy alive. Tarma can hopefully then take the hits. Oh, Clark's hit him. Fantastic. Okay, Clark, there's another one for Clark. That's a convenient bonus. And he's back up to full health and has another action. Chaining them together. So he can't knife him. He could shotgun him or... No, can't hit him. Alright, so Clark just needs one more. No, it says... I wonder if it counted all the synchronized ones for Clark. Because basically just gave him a saying he's got it now. Okay. Everybody's at full health. Alright, alright. So he's got 4. He can only do 3. Well, he could put a mine there. And... he'd have to move over one no matter what. He could go this way and stab her, but it would make more sense to... do this. And then if I get a kill, then I would get one anyway, I think. He didn't get... No, he didn't, so it's got to be synchronized. I can never keep that straight. Okay, Tarma. You can take the damage, so you're just going to sit there. This guy, I mean... Mission accomplished. Just gotta get the last designated. Man, did it wipe a lot out. 2, 3, 4? At least 4 to 5 enemies that turn? That went from scary to not so scary. It's coming in. Oh, I didn't get the mines. Oh, tank. Oh, spear guy. Well, he's got 9. He should be okay. No, you're dead. If he's got 3 or less, anybody... Oh, well, okay. You know, all we need is Tarma to go up here and trounce this guy. Except he's not getting there this turn. Is there a quicker way to do this? Can't hit the leaf pile yet. He's a little stuck, can't hit the leaf pile. We could bring him out so he could actually synchronize on a couple of these. Tarma could then run and final crash those, and then Clark can work his way up there. So does he get at least up to 4? He can get to 4. That's what he needs. Clark's gonna take a hit though, I don't want that. See, that's what I want. Oh, well, that one's going to take a hit, but, man, it doesn't have enough range. He's asked to hit 3 or more targets. He's not going to hit all 3. You know, run over here. Oh, you know what? Check this out. You can get more adrenaline this way. Kill one of them. There we go. Two's not enough to do anything. So can Clark survive where he's at now? Actually, doesn't matter as long as somebody can get up to the other guy. He's stuck there. Alright, we're just going to work on getting out of here. I don't see an op... Well, she could hit the cover and hit both of those. Clark would sink on one of them. Still wouldn't kill him, though. I don't see any way to optimize hitting those guys. She can only do 4. I can almost get to the Grenadier, but not. Alright, let's just move everybody out of the way. Clark needs to do something to get out of there. I'm gonna move him over somewhere else. Tank's got to turn around and hit me, though, I think. Alright. Tarma doesn't have enough adrenaline. She's got nothing to hit. Okay. This better not all fall apart here. Of course he would go for both. Oh, you gonna block me in? What's wrong with you? Ugh. Went from scary to less scary to, uh-oh, it's getting scary again. Except we just need to take this guy out. Alright, he's trapped in there. Is he vulnerable? Oh, you know what? Screw that. Take the plant. I think if he uses his ability, if I drop him where somebody can shoot him. How about we drop him? Man, Tarma's got to get somewhere useful first. Oh, Gunbot. He's like, he just blocked in until Gunbot moves. Need him to explode like Iron Lizard. Alright, so now he can move over here. See if that'll work. Nope. Tarma's gonna be somewhere else. Alright, now Clark. Now you can do your thing. Bye-bye. Oh, let's just stab this thing that fell out of the sky.
Victory!
And they all just fall over. You know what? We might as well do the tent one tonight, too. I mean, you know, that's a drastic outcome. I mean, what am I in a hurry for? Like I said, I'm not doing politics tonight either. Alright, so we got our dual enforcements. That's above. That's better. Got our coin. Tarma should have just ranked up there. So we got all the targets and got the bonus coin. Cool. Okay, so 5 and 3, 2 and 2, 3 and 0. But no KOs. That's good.
You're great.
Oh, bonus for the final crash. I'm really starting to like this versatility now that I know when to use it. So in this case, his only option to get this is if he final crashes and gets 3 guys, gets the action and the movement. Now, in this case, man, that would be huge on top of those. Anytime you get one or the other, you get more dodge, but I don't have one of those power ones yet. So you know what? Final crash, probably the better choice for the time being. It costs less, probably better range. Another point of damage. So yeah, let's go with Final Crash 2. It'll be even better if we get 3. Alright. So they find the boss. You still find the boss? Argon Palm does it, of course, which we already know. Alright, so let's go take care of this as expected. So let's get the tent out of the way. So protect for 5 turns, keep it 15 HP or above. Well, normally not too much of a problem, but now that we have more tougher enemies... Look, yeah, especially like level 3s right there. This is going to get interesting. And a tank. Oh, goody. Yeah, this thing's built out of tinfoil. And they're starting us on the opposite side this time. So this is even a slightly different layout. So we can come from either side here. Deal with Hatchet Man and Rocket Man. We got a POW way out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, quit hanging up on the terrain. No POWs over here, but Rocket Guys and Grenadiers. We got one leaf thing here to help out if needed. But these guys are immediate threat. They're going to try to take care of stuff. So if anything, it'd be great if Tarma could maybe stab this one after we shoot him with a shotgun. But we still got these guys coming in too. So I may need to put Gunbot to block one of them. Unless I can get the aggro somehow. If we put Tarma up here, he might be able to get the aggro to keep them fixed on him for a second. So let's say if we put him here. Oh yeah, he could get a lot of adrenaline and end up right in the middle of them. If Clark's able to get the backbreaker, he might even be able to put the third guy in the middle, give Tarma then a bonus action. So let's say if we put Clark here. Yeah, he's not reaching him that way. He's not reaching him that way. So let's say, Clark, how are you going to get to him? If Clark can make it to here, that might be 5. He can then green to this. And then Nadia's going to need to come from over here probably. Get some adrenaline. We'll have to worry about those guys in the back afterward. She may have to land over here and put the gun bot or land somewhere. So this guy's going to be a problem on the second turn. Probably so is the tank. Okay, we'll try that.
Mission
Oh, there's another leaf thing over there, too.
start.
Okay, here we go. So the thing, her starting mine is going to be in a wonky place. That's too bad. That's way too bad. Okay. I mean, unless you put the gun bot between the two of them, have a chance to disrupt both. Well, that's not going to help. Okay, so let's see. Clark should be able to do this. He can land here. Boing. And then let's get the guy moved first. So let's actually figure out where Tarma's going to do his final crash from. Ooh, is this going to electrocute me from here? Come on, come on, come on. So where is he going to need to land? If he can land there... Let's put this guy here. Is there any way to put him where Clark can still hit him too? Nah. Bonk. Alright, here comes the aggro time. Well, you know what? If he does this... Oh, is he going to hit Tarma in the sink? I don't want that. Alright, he'll sync up from there. He might be able to move in and still get a shot on something else. I'll try to figure out if there's a best way to do a shotgun hit, though. So he's going to get one that way. If he moves here, he only gets one in either direction. I guess whichever one's got the most health left over. And you can stab any of them. Cover's gonna go anyway. I guess that doesn't matter. Alright, let's just go. Pow! So if Clark moves in, Clark's not gonna have the ability to shoot any other one of them. Actually, Tarma could go this way. That's not gonna do it. Let's get her into position here. That's a grenadier. I don't want her getting hit by a grenadier. If I do this, can gunbots still get deployed in a decent spot? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so Gunbot come down here. Probably still get hit by this guy, the Grenadier. Hopefully if not here, though. Keep you in position. So I know it does 3 damage this way. Let me put a mine down. 4 damage instead of 3. Alright, Tarma, which one, I guess? I'd rather get the big one, but... Oh, that one's got more rage. Let's get rid of him. Yeah, he would probably do more damage. And Clark, not necessarily going to be more defense. He could... No, he can't make it around anyway, so I guess he'll stay there. Okay. Nadia can actually take a shot, but it's going to cost... I'll hold off on that. She'll just have to take the hit. Point. Oh, he can't. Oh, he does get a swing in, but 1 point. At least the guy that has regeneration can do that. Alright. Can the tank get a shot in? Ooh! I don't need these guys being able to get free hits in. Okay, he didn't hit the tent, though. Alright, he's... Oh, you got Gunbot. Alright, no hits on that turn. Turns to go. Oh, you sent in a purple? Really? Because it wasn't lopsided enough. Alright, Tarma's gonna run around some more, get some final crash going here. So basically, I mean, I could use the adrenaline to run around. But man, we got a problem with these guys moving in. I don't know if Nadia's going to be able to take them on her own. Hatchet Man's going to be able to move in next time. Yeah. Clark doesn't have anything that's going to... I mean, he can go block the way, block the tank, I guess, but... This guy can also hit from there. Tarma can't make it all the way to the plant. I mean, maybe Clark can knock him into the pile again. So let's say if Tarma can get to here, that's 6. He can make it back to the center of these guys. Is he gonna have enough? He does have enough. He can maybe go up there and block those clowns. If it, with his movement. And then Nadia is not gonna have the adrenaline. She needs at least 3. That's only 2. That guy's gonna take a hit, swing at the tent. Well, not if Clark's up there. Hold on. Oh, there's too much going on here. Alright, let's put you over here. Actually, if we put you over here... Ooh, I don't want to put you in cover, though. I wonder if we put Nadia a little closer. Oh, she still needs the adrenaline, though. She's not going to be able to help with the hits. Never mind. I tried. Alright, you're going there. Oh, somebody's getting mad, getting tossed around. Alright, Tarma, do your damage. At least you get your bonus action out of this, if you're not going to have... Oh, yeah, you can take another stab at that guy. Clean out the torch. Yeah, he's really mad. He's only got one left. Big mad. Alright, Clark, can you get up there and distract them at least? Alright, he's got 5. That'll help. So she's not going to have a bonus, but we're putting Gunbot back out to distract these guys. So she's... Oh, she does still have an action. Huh. Okay. Okay. Gunbot, you can then... Oh, I can move this even further in. How about that? Let's do this. Let's get both of them. Alright, and then... She could then... Oh, she doesn't have the adrenaline now. Ah, okay. That's good as I can got for the moment. She can't shoot and she can't do any abilities. Oh, you're going straight for the tent? What a chump. Only 6 points of damage left. And that's going to be dead again because of the Grenadier. Oh, no! Not good. It's like, yeah, hit your other guy over there. Oh, I'm going to fail this. No! Oh, that just went from horrible to worse. That's game over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clear them all off. Alright, so that's 1 point of damage. He's going in. Oh, he's going to get 2 out of it, but whatever. Oh, no. If he can run, he can help, but he's still got to not hit the tent. That rocket guy, I mean, haven't done this with them on the field before, but man. Alright, Tarma. I don't even know if this is going to be possible, even if he gets the adrenaline. So he can't get to the leaf. He's got 0. He's not getting to 6. If he does, it's not going to be... so it's like she's got to get in the way of those guys. She can run up there, put Gunbot in the way. I don't think she'll be good enough for Gunbot, will she? Well, she might. Tarma's gonna have to switch gears to those guys, but I think they're gonna go for the tent. The tent's gonna be screwed anyway. That... Oh, word. Even if Clark takes this guy out, the rocket guy is still going to go for the tent. I don't have a way to get Clark in front of him. Because the hatchet guy's already in position. Has he taken any damage yet? He has. He's going to hit the tent in the process, though. Oh my, and then I can't do it from over here because I'll hit this, not hit here and then hit him, but not the hatchet guy. Tarma would have to go in and stab him. I need Tarma to come over here, possibly stop these guys. I mean, even if I can get the adrenaline. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's not even gonna... That'll take care of the front guy. This guy's gonna be able to get the tent, no problem. 6 damage, it's done. See, this guy shouldn't have been able to do damage from up here. He should be shooting over the target. This one just hits the... That's just such garbage. Man, I can't believe this is going to be game over. I mean, it's not even just a matter of the bonus. It's game over. Of course, I say that. I usually find a way, but right now... Whoa, how's Clark able to do that? So I do. I start complaining, and usually I find a solution. But he doesn't have the final crash like Tarma does. I don't know if that's going to get him where he needs to go. Can Tarma get final crash from anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. I mean, Clark can get the adrenaline, but it's not going to help him enough. He could drop to where Tarma's at, finish off this guys and be a distraction, but... He doesn't get a bonus action. He only gets... Oh, he got... Well, once he moves one of these guys, he can get in the way, but I think it's still splash damage, so it may not matter. So he can get in the way. Sorry, folks. I don't see it happening. I don't... If by chance they don't attack the tent, maybe, but I can't see a way to manipulate these guys enough. Let's say even if I had moved Nadia somewhere else, where would Nadia go to be more effective? Gunbot can't... Gunbot can drop a mine, but it would probably hit the tent, hit the native. The other guys still be free to shoot. Tarma, he can't... I mean, he'd have to be able to get the aggro from up here to get all these guys to not focus down there. Or up here, but again, he can't get the adrenaline from going that way. I mean, I could aggro, or I could final crash onto this, hit nothing. I'm not going to have a bonus action, so I guess the leaf doesn't... The bouncing leaf isn't going to do anything. I don't see it. I don't see a way through the weeds. We're doing so good, too. Dang it. Alright, well. It's like I don't know where to put these guys that, it's like even if I drop them anywhere, and put them in the way of somebody else, it's not like I can slow anybody else down. Yeah, so he can now move in the way, but splash damage is still going to cause the tent to get hit. But she can gunbot. Oh, gunbot. Oh, go here. So she's still got her action, but that's not going to help alleviate the pressure. Yeah, he's going to get a swing. Last crash, here we go. So he's dead, it just leaves the tank. Alright. Tank's got provocation. Tank's not going in. She had... Oh, yeah. Ooh, you know what? She's got a grenade, but I don't think she's going to be able to hit... Oh, she can hit him. Maybe stop the spear. she'd have to take a hit without the tent getting hit. Clark would have to take a hit without the tent getting hit. And Spearmint, I mean, there's about 4 ways this is going to go wrong. Alright, he's out of here. That's it. I could not clear enough for that turn. Wow, this is done in 3 turns. Too many enemies. Okay, there's one. Now, if Clark's doesn't kill it, that's it. Thanks, guys. Screw you. Ah, game over. Well, I actually haven't had a game over this season since the very first round where you don't have anything, but so it found a hurdle. So any team at any level is not necessarily able to progress without proper damage and enemy management skills here. So if I want to complete the challenges, I may not be able to use this difficulty. Now, we did get one, but then it may depend on team composition as well. So I may not be able to solely focus on challenges while going through at this difficulty. It may be one or the other. So that stinks. So we ended up with Tarma getting a lot of frags because of his final crash, or at least contributing thereof. Clark not so much because he didn't have the damage output. And then, surprisingly, Nadia had some. And thankfully got one of her challenges done, though. Man, sucks. 45 coins remaining, so that carries over to 4. So I guess that's the only upside is that, well, you lost. We'll give you a consolation prize of a finger in the eye. They're not even giving us music on the way out the door. So Tarma, this biking one's still not working. Final crash, that was fine. Clark, having both of these didn't help. I mean, we started out with a backbreaker, but the Stargazer was much more effective because it will trigger the sync, and you're not bound by, I think, linear. Well, you know, actually the velocity, I think, was the better portion of that one because you then move afterward. Nadia, it seems like not able to do anything without her bots, but the key thing was at least having the Tesla ammo. Didn't get the starting gun till later. Usually we get that much earlier. So it kind of hampered on her side too. Well, for that many enemies trying to keep the tent alive, it did not happen. And conversely, that's why I was surprised that on the last one that we kept all the miners alive without damage with this crew with less abilities. This tent one is no joke. All right, let me out here. Okay, I can't think of much else for that go around. Well, the question, so if I stick at this difficulty, it's either, you know, kind of go through a rush to figure it, to get it unlocked. The other thing is it did that because we're trying to get the bosses and all the other stuff. We could have skipped that difficult one and still fought the sub-boss. So, Nadia... So, the thing is, I didn't knock anybody off the list. We could still go with Clark, Tarma, Nadia, Leona, and Aerie. And oh, Trevor... I don't even have Trevor on this list here. So, Trevor still has one that is not finished either. If not 2. Let me see. Trevor's got one, this one, still got 146 coin. Yeah, the mind control one is one of the more difficult ones. I just have to figure out how to come up with a strategy for. So I may have to, you know, I may have to do a power team. In other words, pick the characters, the 2 strongest characters and like one challenge character. So in which case it'd probably be somebody like Aerie because I'm really good with her, and then like either Tarma or Ralph, and then the third character would be the challenge one. It's not a great strategy, or at least an efficient one. So maybe if I went Aerie, Ralph wants to get the machine gun punch. You know, I could either work on Leona. Actually, no, Aerie still has one. So actually, you know, I could go Aerie, Ralph, and then pick any one of the other three. So I guess the question is, with abilities, she's got mobility, not like unlike you know, the navigation with Fiona. Man, if Tarma had gotten the damage with his final crash, we could have taken care of his. His wouldn't have been a problem. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll, maybe next time we'll go with at least 2 characters that need challenges. So that'd be Aerie, Tarma, and Ralph, and then Tarma and Aerie are the ones that we need. So that'll be the plan for next time. And probably still sticking with the vanilla weapons, because some of these other ones get really, really wonky. So that'd be a grenade. It'll probably be 2 knives, though. Tarma has actually got the other knife, though, so no range. I don't know if I like that combo. Okay, what about Tarma's knife, Nadia's pistol, but varied. Leona's got a pistol, I think. Pistol and laser. I mean, Leona can be pretty powerful, but this is far more complicated. I guess maybe we'll go with her and the damage bros. That way, if there's a pistol, a bigger knife, a smaller knife, or what's his secondary? You know what? We could try Ralph's alternate. I mean, he's got infinite ammo. Oh, that's the Magnum. That's actually not bad. And does he have the punch to start with? No, that's the ground punch. It's still actually decent compared to... his dashing one was okay, too. Both of his seem better than Tarma's. Tarma's either cost too much or just not used to using them or something. Oh, anyway, so we'll probably go with a combination of 3 out of these 4. So Aerie, Leona, Tarma, and Clark, but... sorry, I mean, for all that work, I mean, we had some great plays in there, but... wasn't enough to keep it going on that difficulty, so we'll give that difficulty another pass with a different team, see if we can get through it, and if not, then I'll just have to bump down the difficulty to work on the challenges. All right, well, thanks to everybody that's been hanging out tonight. Yeah, very looks like it's been a pretty busy night, full of lurkers. Glad to have you. I don't know if we'll have anything else going on this week, because we're gonna mix up Throwback Thursday, may get something else in there, and then we're starting a new schedule next week. I'm going to try to keep things normal, but, you know, the first couple weeks are going to be a little challenging, so just make sure everybody's aware in case you're kind of used to the normal time that we've been doing at 6:30 Eastern for Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. But thank you, everybody's been hanging out. Greatly appreciated, and we'll be doing some more stuff soon. So hopefully at the latest, Monday, Tuesday next week, but like I said, just keep posted. If you're not, make sure you're following. That way you'll get the notifications and stuff. But that's all I got, so have a good one. Have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you in between, and we'll see you soon.